What's going on YouTube? Jeans here. Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we are showcasing the rabbit Pokemon. Today, we got ourselves Mega Lopunny for the rank ladder. Now, when it comes to Mega Lopunny, this Pokemon is absurdly underrated. It is insanely strong and for good reason. When it Mega Evolves, it gets that fighting type in addition to its normal typing. On top of that, it gets the Scrappy ability, so fighting and normal moves can hit ghost types. And if you guys have been playing Pokemon Champions, you guys know ghost types have just been dominating the meta, so being able to hit them with close combat and even fake out is just a great turn of events. Mega Lopunny is super fast, it hits like a truck, it has great attack stat, which is why this move pool kind of follows suit. You got close combat for big time stab damage, you got fake out, you got encore, which is one of the best supporting moves in the game, and last but not least, if we are versing a Pokemon that outspeeds us and we need a little bit of first turn priority, we got quick attack. Like I said, Mega Lopunny is super underrated, so I'm hoping to use it and hoping to do it justice today. Right below it is going to be our second Mega Pokemon. We got one of the most non-underrated Mega Pokemon. We got ourselves Mega Charizard Y. Mega Charizard Y is a staple in the meta right now. Just super strong, super broken with Heat Wave, Solar Beam, Weather Ball, Protect. Can't really go wrong with this moveset. Can't go really wrong with this build. Outside of our Mega Pokemon Lopunny and Charizard, we got ourselves pretty much a meta squad. We got Garchomp over here rocking that Choice Scarf as its item, and I really do like the Choice Scarf on Garchomp. It just hits hard, it outspeeds most when you need it, and it really does hit like a truck, especially this one over here. Kind of a bit of an off-meta build with Outrage. I mean, usually you see with Dragon Claw, but Outrage can do an insane amount of damage when you need it to, so hopefully we get to pull that out in today's video. Basket Legion over here, Swift Swim with the Focus Sash, Last Respects, Wave Crash, Aqua Jet, and Protect. No Choice Scarf on this Pokemon. I actually kind of like it with that Focus Sash because there's been like many times where I use like Last Respects and then need to use Aqua Jet, but then I've been choice into it, but Focus Sash kind of helps with that problem. Sylvia on bottom left hand corner, seeing it more and more in the meta as time goes on. Pixelate, Fairy Feather, Quick Attack, Detect, Hyper Voice, and Yawn. And then last but not least, we got ourselves our Intimidate counter, King Gambo over here. Guys, here's a look at today's team stats. As you can see, Lopunny's maxed out on speed, almost maxed out on attack, and then a tad bit in HP to make it more bulky. Rest of the team's pretty standard. I feel like I don't have to talk about it, but if you guys want to see these stats more in depth, obviously they will be down in the description below alongside with the rental code and a link to the team creator. Huge shout out to them. But yeah, if you guys do enjoy today's video, don't forget, leave a like on it, subscribe to the channel. If you guys want to support me a tiny bit extra, definitely consider becoming a member. I did lower my price of my membership, so hopefully you guys become members. It really does go a long way. Huge shout out to all my members. The support goes crazy. But without further ado, let's hop into match number 1, showcasing the Mega Rabbit in match number 1. If you guys have been keeping up with my season 2 content in the past previous videos, we were on a 6-game winning streak and we just hit Ultra Ball tier. I played a little bit off screen. I won 1, lost 1, only played 2 matches, so my win streak is over. But it's time to start up another one. Match number 1 popping out here. I feel like if we win 3 in a row, there is a hot chance that we could hit Master Ball tier today. So that would be pretty nice just to get us back into that tier and get pushing up onto that higher ranks. But we're going up against a Mega Floette team to get this video started. Now, Mega Lopunny's, it's decent here. I mean, outside of Mega Floette, it can do a lot of work. I mean, you got that close combat to deal with King Gambo. You got close combat to deal with, oh, you can, that'll be super effective into Sableye here as well because we got Scrappy, and super effective into Incineroar. So like I said, Lopunny's really powerful here. Do I use it though? I could maybe just like Basket Legion late game could be pretty good for me, but the Pokemon that I'm most scared of is Floette. I don't really have much to get rid of Floette. I mean, Charizard's gonna have to be that Pokemon, so I'm thinking we're forced to just go into Charizard here, right? It makes the most sense. Charizard, Garchomp, just lead them both. They could pop screens. We could maybe just go King Gambo, just because King Gambo is just like solid all around. And if he does Defiant Pop, that'd be very nice. Yeah, let's go into both of them. Sorry, Mega Lopunny, you're not popping out here. We'll go Garchomp in the back end, and I just think like Basket Legion late game could really clutch up with that focus if we need it, right? Because Floette's going to be an absolute problem to get off the field. An absolute problem. So maybe if it's like a one-on-one late game, he's going to hit me. I'm going to go down to my Focus Sash, and then I'm just going to pop Last Respects and absolutely torch that thing. We'll see. Charizard Incineroar pops out here. I led Gambo, right? I led Gambo is right. Come on, baby. Big time Defiant Boost. We'd love to see that. Double Protect's not terrible here. Defiant Boost is a little scary because he's going to target down my boy. I could Sucker Punch here. Just tee off as much damage as I can into that slot. But I'm just going to Double Protect first just to kind of get a read out here. See if he wants to fake out. See if he wants to Mega Evolve. Kind of see that route. Because I would rather him Mega Evolve Charizard here. I really don't feel like dealing with Floette. I can deal with Charizard. Mega Flow, that's a little scary. But Incineroar's going to get the swap. He's going to pop right into Sableye, which is fine, which is okay. Sableye is very annoying, and he is Mega Evolving Charizard, so Lopunny could have been an absolute beast here. Like a Lopunny and Charizard lead could have been pretty good. Or a Lopunny and King Gambo lead could have been pretty good. But I mean, I bypassed Intimidate, which is fine. The Drought's going to be out and about. Protect's going to fly from Charizard. I think we just Mega Evolve and rip a Heat Wave here. He can start Encoring me, which is very annoying. You can't Encore my King Gambo. So do I swap? Do I swap Zard? Maybe into like Chomp? Because if I can outspeed, I mean, Rock Slide can really torch. So I'm going to swap into Chomp just in case the Encore is going to be the play. And I am just going to rip a Sucker Punch and deal as much damage as I possibly can. I just don't feel like dealing with Encore, right? Encore is super annoying. So let's swap the Zard. We'll save it for later. And we'll go into Chomp Chomp. Choice Scarf Chomp Chomp. Sucker Punch flying. Great damage. +1. We love that damage. And there's that Encore. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Hate Encore. That's fine. We'll take that King Gambo loss. Now I can bring back out Charizard. And I could Choice Scarf outspeed and just rip a Rock Slide. You can hard swap potentially into into Incineroar here, but that's fine. I mean, I'm just gonna rip the Heat Wave. And I'm just gonna choice into Rock Slide here. Just a safe play. That's what I'm gonna do. Make an Evo. Give me that Heat Wave flying. I could actually Weather Ball Sableye. But on the off chance that like Rock Slide misses, Heat Wave can still have a chance of KOing. That's a solid turn for me, because if we stayed in there with Charizard, look, here comes Incineroar. That's fine. Incineroar's going to pop out here, but if we stayed in there with Charizard, Encore could have done us dirty, so that was a great play. He's going to Intimidate my Chomp. That's totally fine. Hard Swap and Chomp maybe next turn would be my best play, but I can't Protect because then he just gets off a free Encore, right? We can't really Protect here. But it doesn't really have too many good attackers out here. Reflect gets set up, so Heat Wave's still going to do nice damage here. I'm hoping this could be enough to KO Sableye. If I can get rid of Sableye, that'd be beautiful, but I'm not sure. 89%. Maybe if we Weather Balled. That's what we're going to find out here. Heat Wave launching. Give me the KO on Sableye. So close. So now he's going to get off Light Screen, and he burns. No burns. And Sableye's going to Leftovers up. So Light Screen going to get popping here. Hard Swap and Chomp might just be my play. And just taking this Fake Out. Could easily be it. But I'm going to go right into Bask here. I'm just going to rip another Heat Wave. Might as well, right? I'm really curious to see what you do. I realistically, we could see a Fake Out here. But we could also see a Parting Shot into like the Charizard slot. So I'm going to Hard Swap into Basket Legion, and he's just going to disable Heat Wave. Oh my lord. Sableye is so annoying to deal with. He really is. Let's be honest here. Heat Wave's disabled. And he's just going to Parting Shot the slot, which is okay. I mean, it's not that big of a deal. So I can still Heat Wave. I am -1 on attack, but if this is Charizard, we might still be able to KO it with last respects. Gonna be kind of close. He could Hard Swap right back into Incineroar. No, it's gonna be Gambo here. But definitely Weather Ball's gotta be my play. Definitely Weather Ball's gotta be my play. I gotta rip up. Let's swap you back into Chomp. Have that, and then just go Weather Ball. I might swap right back into Incineroar. I might just get rid of Sableye. Sableye's the most annoying. I feel like with King Gamble on the field and he sees Charizard, he's definitely scared. He's either throwing a Sucker Punch or he's swapping into Incineroar, right? I'm hard swapping right into Garchomp. He's going to withdraw Sableye. No shot you go into Incineroar here. Oh my lord. Very annoying. Protect Gambo, please. Okay, cool. At least he protects Gambo, so that's not bad. Could have been worse. Could have been worse. Weather Ball flying. How much damage are we doing into this slot? Enough. Was that critting or is Charizard just Charizard? Okay, crit it. Let's go. We needed that. That's big. Okay, so from here, though, kind of have him up against the wall. Sunlight's gone, though, which kind of sucks because now we can't use Weather Ball. But I can EQ pretty freely here. But I feel like he has to go back into Charizard here. I don't know, though. I think he's scared to go into Charizard because we have the Chomp. He's definitely scared to go into Charizard. He's definitely scared. So I just think he probably saves the Charizard for a bit later here. Yeah, and goes back into Sableye. So Sableye back on the field. I can't Heat Wave, which really sucks, but I can EQ. I can EQ. I could honestly just go into Stopping Tantrum instead. Deal with Sableye, maybe just protect the Zard. That's the thing we're choicing here. We'll Stomping Tantrum. Actually, we'll EQ and protect this Ard this turn. That's the thing. I can't do anything right now. There's no sunlight. There's no sunlight. And he's just gonna end up going right into Zard here. That's fine. So now there is a little bit of sunlight. Jack's gonna fly here. That kind of ruins everything. I wasn't really expecting to swap. But if I get rid of Sableye here, we are chilling. What do you guys for Fake Out instead? Rough Skin's gonna chip up. Does that reset my choice? That might reset my choice. I think that resets my choice because I never moved. So now I can just rip a Rock Slide. Correct? Yeah, that's a correct statement. It is a correct statement. So now I can switch over to Rock Slide. I can just go straight into a hard swap here into Basculegion. Or I can read that they're not Encoring me. I could make that read all day. But I mean, we don't really need Basculegion. We don't really need it. We got Focus Sash anyway. Let's just play it safe. Let's just play it safe. Like, because, like, Garchomp can handle the Charizard with a couple Rock Slides. I know we're -1 on attack, but Charizard can handle King Gambit all day. The Charizard ends up protecting. Are we going to see an Encore play? Maybe. We are going to see the Encore play. So I make another great swap. Rockslow's still going to pop out here. And how much damage we do? Not enough. That's fine. We'll leave that on the field. So now it's pretty much forced to swap. We have to make sure we get rid of Sableye. So doubling down into Sableye, most likely your best bet here. So let's just go Rock Slide here again. And we could Wave Crash just so... I mean, does he have screens up? What do you got? They don't have any screens up, so I might just want to try to Aqua Jet that. But I don't think Aqua Jet's going to KO. Might as well try, right? Might as well try. Might as well give it a nice little try. Let's see. KO it? Let's go. Okay, so we don't have to worry about screens anymore. Love to see that. So KO you. Charizard might be charging a Solar Beam here, but Rock Slide launch at -1, but it's still KOing. Charizard's low enough HP. Now all that's left is King Gambit. So we played swaps insanely well. We still have Charizard in the back end, but it's a Mega Lopunny video. So match number 2, I definitely want to get it out here. I just feel like in this matchup, this was the squad to go into. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, don't gotta do it Mega Floette, even though they didn't bring it in that last match. So let's get Mega Lopunny out on the field and showcase the power of this Pokemon, because I'm telling you guys, close combat with Scrappy goes nuclear. It goes absolutely nuclear. So loading up into match number 2, I really hope we get a matchup where it can thrive out here, because, I mean, it counters some of the best Pokemon in the meta right now. Archaludon, King Gambit, Mega Lopunny slaps up on him. But we're going up against, Glimmora team and Blastoise. Glimmora Blastoise, I actually like Lopunny here. I think going like Lopunny, maybe like Gambo, might just be a lead. Just in case he wants to go into that Intimidate, we could save Lopunny for later. But I like this lead. I really do. I really do like this lead. So Lopunny, Gambo in the back end. We could go Basculegion. We could still go Charizard, but I feel like Chomp's pretty solid here. I think we need a special attacker with Sylveon, because obviously Intimidate's a problem. So Sylveon's going to be a great play here, as it's super effective into that Decidueye, and it's just well-rounded all around here. And last but not least, do I go Bask or do I go Chomp? I feel like Chomp could just be so clutch here, especially late game. So I'm going to go Chomp. Like a Choice Scarf Outrage in a 1v1 situation? Come on, man. Or if it's Sylveon, you know, we could just rip some EQs and hopefully soak up, you know, a Hyper Voice. Sylveon's really the only problem. But I like this team. I like this team. I do like this team. I do like it. I'm curious to see if they do bring Sylveon, because Sylveon, they probably should bring. It's kind of an issue. It's kind of an issue. My Lopunny can hit pretty hard here. I mean, super effective into, I think, Glimmora and, what is that, Incineroar. But if he intimidates me, that's a tough time. But I feel like there's probably a high chance that they lead for Riggies and Blastoise. I feel like that lead's just been going all around the meta. And they've been faking out and either Shell Smashing or faking out and setting up Trick Room. Well, let's just see. We'll find out right now. We shall find out right now. So on a 1-game win streak, he's going to go for Rigraff and the Blastoids. Okay. Is he going to fake me out? That's the real question. I think we just go Kowtow and we Mega Evolve and we start throwing hands, right? We start throwing hands. I can always Encore Pokemon. Like Rigraff or the Turtle. But we're just going to start throwing hands here. So I'm going to go for close combat and I'm just going to Kowtow Cleave. Send it. Double down. Double down. Trick Room's kind of annoying. But I mean, do they go on Trick Room? Their team's like mid-speed, right? It's kind of like a team that I'm not sure if they want to go into Trick Room. But Mega Lopunny, first time on the Gene's channel. Let's get ripping with it. Give me that fighting type. Let's get it, Lopunny. This thing just looks like it's ready to kick some, right? It's ready just to kick. But he's gonna also Mega Evolve Blastoise. We kind of saw that coming. And are they gonna go for Fake Out? That's the real question here. They are gonna Fake Out. Is that Gambo? They are gonna Fake Out Gambo. So Gambo's gonna take a Fake Out here. That's fine. I'm gonna rip a Close Combat. Send it, baby. Great damage into Blastoise. Blastoise is pretty bulky. That's great damage. Friggies, what you got cooking here? What you got cooking here, Friggies? Trick Room? So Friggies is gonna pop Trick Room. Defense is dropped a little bit, so I mean, swap's not bad here for Lopunny. Maybe just going into Sylveon could be my play, or do I save Sylveon? I could definitely save Sylveon. Let's just go into Sylveon. So I'll go into Sylveon here. Do I just protect? I'll go for a Kowtow here. He might swap for Regis, but still. It's worth it. Yeah, he's swapping for Regis. That's fine. Sylveon. Yep. Sylveon's popping out here. It's just free damage if he's swapping, so that's fine. I could have sent it into Blastoise, but this is fine. I'm going to get out my own Sylveon. He's going to go for Aura Spear here, which is a great swap. So good swaps on my end, great swaps on their end. If I get off a Yawn, that'd be pretty nice. That's the thing, like, Sylveon doesn't really have much to, like it counters King Gambit in the fact that it resists its moves, but it doesn't really have enough to, like, attack it. So I think from here, honestly, a good play is just to rip a Hyper Voice. We could honestly just go for a Sucker Punch now into Blastoids. Even though I don't... Actually, he could KO me with Aura Sphere. But that's fine. If I can Sucker Punch and Hyper Voice KO, that's really solid for me. He could end up swapping right back into Freakies, but the chance... Like that's slim. That'd be a heck of a play by them. I'll give it to him. That'd be a heck of a play. And they're not going to do it. So good call on my end just to throw the Sucker Punch to get off damage before Aura Spear KOs me. Right? And honestly, Sylveon might outspeed Blastoids. Wow, of course you crit my Sylveon. And my Sylveon is outspeeding Blastoids. Love to see that. Bye-bye Blastoids. That's solid. That's very solid. It's very solid. So Sylveon getting some work in here. We still have Mega Lopunny in the back end. And we still have... Who do I have? Basculin Legion? No, Garchomp. Garchomp with that Choice Scarf, which is pristine. It's pristine! Okay. So Sylveon's on the field. He's gonna go right back into Friggies. Which is fine. I mean, Double Protect's not bad here. So how many turns are left in this Trick Room? 2. So I can Detect here. Let's waste out some turns. Detect. Protect. And let's get a feel of what they want to do here. There's no way he's setting up Nancy Pot. It's got to be a double down into... It's got to be Hyper Voice, right? It's got to be Hyper Voice. If Farigiraf sets up Nancy Pot, we pretty much lose, right? Pretty much. Please don't do that. Cool. So I make the right call. Hyper Voice. And then I think we just sacrifice both these Pokemon. I mean, if we can, do we try for Double Protect? There's one turn left in Trick Room. We might as well attack and just let both these guys out here, because at this point, I can bring out big money dogs here and just rip some shots. We can try to get off a shot or two. We can always try. Hyper Voice flies. I mean, yeah, it's going to double KO. They didn't crit my Sylveon. I feel like we could have a shot at Soaking, but this is fine. I'll be very surprised if they don't go for Nasty Pot. They might not have it, but still. Nasty Pot on Farigiraf would go crazy, and it seems like they don't have it. So he was going for a Psychic. So that's fine. So Trick Room, we wasted out. Pretty good. And now we have to bring out big guns to try to win us this game. Which I think they get off another Trick Room, which is the biggest issue here. Unless we double into Friggies. But the problem is, if we double into Friggies, Sylveon's just going to survive. So I feel like I have to KO Sylveon here. And does Stomping Tantrum do that? That's the real question. Does Stomping Tantrum do that? I gotta hope, right? I have a lot of faith in you, Chomp Chomp. I have a ton of faith in you. I have Quick Attack if not, but I can't use it with Farigiraf on the field. So they're either getting off. They're getting off Trick Room unless they mess up here. My call. Okay, we might be screwed here. We might be screwed. That's a great call. So the Sylveon just getting after us. Close combat. Just crit for me or something? That's great damage, but not going to be enough. We are cooked. We are cooked. We are cooked. We are cooked. Great protect there. We needed Sylveon off the field. We needed Sylveon off the field, but that was just a smart play. Even doubling down for Griff, I just don't think we had enough attack power because Griff's just absurdly bulky. But I mean, from here we gotta do this, and I guess we'll try to go for a close combat. We don't really got much here, and we get torched here, match number 2, which really sucks. Mega Lopunny still picking up good damage, but this Trick Room's just too much for us to handle. This Trick Room was too much for us to handle. There's that Hyper Voice that's gonna just delete my Pokemon, dude. Sylveon is an absolute menace in the meta right now. GG's, we're 1-1. Let's go up to our third and final battle. Use Lopunny again and get some KOs. So guys, your boy's sitting 1-1. Let's get after it again with Mega Lopunny. Did solid in that last match, just that Trick Room team was a bit too much for us to handle. But we're going up against No Shot Lopunny. Mega Lopunny, hopefully. That is actually sick. I'm gonna go into my Lopunny. Hopefully they go into their Lopunny, but I feel like that's a solid lead for us to go into that. I could fake out maybe Aqua Jet with Basculegion, or just like double down with like Aerodactyl if they end up leading that. But I do like Lopunny for a lead here, and I do like Sylveon in this position here as well. Sylveon's not bad, but I'm gonna go Lopunny, Basculegion for the lead. Give me Garchomp, give me Sylveon. I'm all about it. I'm all about it. They do have Vivleon. They do have Aerodactyl. So that's 2 Pokemon that could potentially set up Tailwind. Meowscarada, I've been seeing a little bit on the ladder, rocking a Choice Scarf, which is actually pretty good because it learns decent moves like Sucker Punch, Flower Trick. It has Triple Axle to deal with Dragon types. So, I mean, that's pretty good. But they're going to end up leading Lopunny and Sneasler. What's my play here? What is my play here? This is kind of scary for me. I might just hard swap Lopunny. You could double fake out, but like maybe hard swapping in like Chomp is my play. Or even Sylveon. No, Chomp's gonna be a bit better here. So I'm gonna go and Chomp here. I'm just gonna protect you. I'm gonna save my Lopunny. Just like 2 fake out users right here is just terrifying. It really is. Double Lopunny. What a way to finish off the video. What a way to finish off the video. Double Lopunny. Love to see it. So hard swap straight into my Chomps. And Lopunny's Mega Evolving. And I feel like Lopunny is most likely going for a fake out into my Basculegion with that Scrappy. It's getting a bit scrappy here. And let's see, we're just going to protect the fish. It's just a little simple protect. Keep things simple around here. So there's fake out into that slot. Okay. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. That damage goes crazy, but Rough Skin chipping it up. And he's going for close combat, so he's going to White Herb up, which really sucks for me. I'm able to Soak. And Rough Skin's gonna chip up 13%. But now he has White Herb ready to roll. Honestly, I mean, we probably should just stay in here. Try to go for a Stomping Tantrum. Who knows, maybe we could outspeed. But I think from here, just trying to get rid of Sneasler is probably my play. But Sylveon can deal with Lopunny. Sylveon can deal with Lopunny. So I'm just gonna double into the Sneezy slot. Getting right after it. Getting right after it. I kind of wish this Basculegion had adaptability rather than Swift Swim, because it's not a rain team, but still, this is fine. This is fine. Wave Crash does good damage. I'm curious to see what he does here. I'm curious to see if Sneasler outspeeds my Garchomp, because if it doesn't, it's gone, and I'm loving life. But I don't think it does. Like Sneasler with that Unburdened White Herb really just get some speed going, and we are. I'm loving life, baby. I'm loving life. The Choice Scarf Garchomp. Love to see that. Love to see that. Now, Lopunny's probably going to pick up the KO into Chomp, if I had to guess. I know he's sending this into Basculegion, so that's doing a ton of damage. And I wonder if Wave Crash can KO. That's the thing. If Wave Crash KOs, I'm dead here. Which is fine, because then I can bring out my Lopunny. And I do pick up the KO. So bang, bang. Bye-bye, Lopunny. Now, I'm going to dial to Recoil, correct? Yep, and that's totally fine, because now I have a Choice Scarf Garchomp outspeeding the competition and a Mega Lopunny ready to rock. Ready to get after it, baby. Come on, man. Come on, man. Mega Lopunny's here to hit hard. Close combat just rips. I could go for fake out, or I could just straight up attack. Depending on what they do, we'll figure it out. We'll take it one battle at a time, or one turn at a time. Lopunny on the field, baby. It's going to be Vivleon. Vivleon. We might want to swap Garchomp, save it for later. Vivleon and Meowscarada. I mean, obviously close combat in that slot. I just think like a hard swap here into Sylveon. It's got to be my play. So we'll hard swap Sylveon. We will go right here and screw fake out. Let's just send a close combat. Let's just send it, because most likely Vivleon is most likely Focus Sash. Meowscarada probably Choice, right? A lot of them are Choice recently. I said that earlier. Guess we're gonna find out here. And I'm Mega Evolving. And if I'm right on that thing being choice, it means it can't protect. And it's not gonna be able to KO my Lopunny. It probably don't got any super effective moves. So I'm hoping I can just rip it. And yeah, he is choice. That's triple axle. He's going ice type. A little bit of ice type. The triple axle is gonna do relatively decent damage, which really sucks. But I can always quick attack that next turn with Sylveon after this close combat. Send it. Pop, 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 pop. Bye-byes. Mega Lopunny. I told you guys, this thing hits like a truck. Bye-bye, Meowscarada. And now it's just Vivillon, which they'll probably just forfeit this match. Just sleep powdering. No Tailwind, just straight up sleep powder. I like to see that. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. From here, Sylveon can just handle my light work. Go for Hyper Voice. Are they really just going to stay on the field here with you? Is that their plan? Is it just stay on the field and hope to clutch up with Vivillon? If this person clutches up with Vivillon and beats me, okay, I was going to say, I'll give him $1 million. But they forfeit. We go 2-1 for today's video. Mega Lopunny showing out. Mega Lopunny, definitely one of the more underrated Mega Evolutions within Pokemon Champions. I feel like I got to showcase it pretty well, especially there in match number 3. Match number 2, Trick Room Team just got the best of us. And then match number 1, I was like, screw it. I like the matchup with Charizard. I went into it and I played it insanely well and grabbed you guys a win. Let me know in the comment section down below. If I do videos like this where I'm showcasing like off-meta Mega Pokemon, do you guys mind me going into like matches without that Mega Pokemon if it's not good? Considering like I did in match number 1, Lopunny was just not good. So I was just like, screw it, let's go Charizard. And it worked out and we got ourselves a win. Or would you guys rather see me just like force Mega Lopunny? Let me know. Definitely let me know, because I feel like I'm struggling with that every time I use like an off-meta team or an off-meta Pokemon. But yeah, Lopunny's still nonetheless very solid today. Close combat just doing insane amount of damage. Then you got that Encore Fake Out Quick Attack combo, which all of those moves work very well in the format right now. And the rest of the team really backs it up really well. Obviously, we have Charizard, Garchomp, Bastion, Legion, King Gambit, and Sylveon just being an absolute menace. I feel like Sylveon is slowly climbing the ranks of a top-tier meta Pokemon. So Sylveon's just OP. Here's one last look at today's team stats. If you guys want to see them more in depth, the rental code, the stats, and the team creator are down in the description below. But guys, that is going to be it for today's video. If you did enjoy the content, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, all that good stuff. Seriously, the support has been going crazy. I really appreciate all the support on my Pokemon Champions videos. But seriously, you guys rock out. Make sure you spread positive every day, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace out, everybody.